Let's unfreeze this. Okay, so 7-4. Solving this equation, please control thyself. I'm going to be asking you a question over and over and over again in these situations. I'm going to be asking you whether the radical is by itself. Is the radical isolated, yes or no? No. So you're going to first have to deal with that 4 by doing what? Adding 4. So that would get me the square root of 3y plus 3 equals 6. What would you do to both sides to get rid of the radical? Now don't say square root. I heard it over there. Square. Square both sides. That's the opposite of a square root. Now obviously 36 would be on the right side. What would be on the left side? Nice. Okay. So what's the value of y? I got one vote for 11. It is 11. Good job. If you subtract 3 and divide by 3, you do get 11. That's true. That's easy, right? So some of these are easier than others. Is the radical by itself? No. What do you do to get rid of the 2? You divide. Okay, so that gives me the square root of x equals 10, right? And then what do we do to both sides? We square it. We get 100, right? Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, that one looks pretty similar to another one we've done, so let's jump to 4. Is the radical by itself? Yes! So, what are we going to do to get rid of the square root? We can immediately go to the process of squaring it, which would give me 36 on the right. What about on the left? A minus x, good call. So, what does that make negative x equal? Close. 28. What does that make positive x equal? Negative 28. Thank you very much. Yep, all you would do is divide by -1 on both sides. I didn't think you'd be all that confused by the subtracting 8, which is why I didn't write it down, because I thought, let's see what they can do. Okay. Let's jump to something that's a little more interesting. I want you to write this in its radical form first. I want this to be written in its radical form first. So, the question I have for you, is this part right here a square root or a cube root? That is a square root, exactly. How do we know? Because the fractional exponent, we talked about it being power on the top, root on the bottom. So it is the square root of x minus 8 to what power? To the third power equals 56. Is the radical by itself? No. So what do we do? Divide by 7. Oops, that's a 56. Sorry, I dropped my 6 for some reason. So we should have x. It is 56. I forgot my 6. So 56 divided by 7, isn't that just 8? All right, now, how do we get rid of the square root? We square both sides, right? Square this side, square the other side. We've got another exponent to worry about, don't we? Yes. Okay, now, how do we get rid of the third power? Nope, good try. Cube root. Cube root. X minus 8 is what? I got to vote for 4. A number times itself 3 times, it gets me 64. It's got to be even, and it can't be that big. It is right. It is 4. I know, man. You can't. What's that give me for x? 12. Thank you very much. Okay, now. Did I go too fast through that? Do I need to leave that for a second? Is it? Everybody have that one written down? Yes. Not the notes page. The video will be. I'll put the video in there if you know.
Yeah.
It'll be on Canvas, so you can just go in there. Under the page 7.4, or 7.4. If you go into the modules under 7.4, you should see the video in there. Okay? Alright, now, I'm going to jump down. I'm going to save some of these other questions in the middle here, because I want to, so jump down to the blank space. So if you're doing the digital part, just jump down well below number 12. Okay, because I'm gonna make up a question here that I want you to work out with me. It is not in the notes page, but it's very similar to one we just did. So this is the question I want you to start working on in your notes right now. Okay? First, I want you to change it to a radical with me, and then I'm going to let you try on your own. Okay, so what kind of radical is this? Cube root or square root? Cube root of what? X minus 4 quantity squared. That's right. Okay, now I'm going to let you try on your own. So I'll pause the video and